That's because of CMC. I had myself. Yep, can't hear a second.
Huh.
CMC because of the teeth.
Awesome.
Actually, I think I changed my default audio options when it upgraded OBS.
Now I hear you.
Yeah.
Also, I just discovered I can leave Destiny from the main title screen.
Huh. Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
Because I accidentally hit B on my controller instead of A, and apparently that quits the game from the title screen.
Go figure.
Let me tell you, it's rough going from an Xbox controller directly to a Nintendo controller.
Well, it's also because on the screen, when I'm looking at it, I never see the controller prompts because it always comes up with the keyboard prompts first. And as soon as I go in, it goes away. It doesn't like flash up the buttons.
All right. Okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started here on the show, and we're going to begin the stream in 3, 2, 1.
So, Mrs. Kate told me that you enjoy me fed this way, huh? Well, then here comes the airplane. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, come on. It's just applesauce. Oh, hi, Derpy.
I wonder sometimes what my neighbors think of me when I'm recording. I do warn them when, like, the dying and screaming ones happen, but, yeah. Do wonder what they think of me. And then I remember I don't care.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 534. I am your crippled host here to bring you the Brony community for this week as I sit here with a propped up leg. I am Circuit Main, and I am joined by my wonderful group of panelists here to make witty and observational commentary. Until they don't. We are joined by Deathlight Productions.
The wit is so witty up here. I'll tell you what.
DM21. Or not. DM, you there? I guess he's not. Oh.
Sorry, how you doing, folks?
Toakoi?
Oh, I would say I have the knot, but then again, that would imply other things.
And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
So full of wit.
Yes.
Also, for those wondering, it's just Circuit.
I'll explain in a moment.
Okay.
Jeez, I'm right here.
They were asking if you were wounded.
Yes, I'm wounded that you wouldn't let me tell my story. Anyway, and we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week. Of course, this time we're actually going to have something special going on. We are not going to be talking about Tell Your Tale because we finally have an episode where we don't have an episode. So it's been a long time coming, but we're actually going to have to get to the content at some point here. So just a big reminder that for the past few days we've been trying to do Drawpile because the artist training ground is coming up soon. So if you want to participate in Drawpile, make sure you have the application downloaded if you're watching this live. And if not, you can see what an awesome application it is and maybe play some Drawpile with your friends. But anyway, I'll get into the what of goings on here in just a second. Of course, we are going to be talking about the Brony community, and before we do talk about that, we're going to talk about ourselves in order to give ourselves a chance to have a nice little vocal warm up and get our vocal cords all nice and crispy. So we were going to do that with a little bit of What's Up Brony, or Wub Time. And I'm going to go ahead and start us off on our Wub Time by explaining why in the world I have my right leg currently propped up on what I assume is hopefully a discriminate box of cord storage under my desk. Now, I am not particularly injured per se. I am currently suffering from some sort of medical condition for the most part. But
mute.
Okay.
This has been going on for a couple of months now. In fact, it has nothing to do with that in particular, I think. What has happened though is after the show last week, I realized that my leg and my foot were very stiff and felt kind of off. I didn't really realize what was going on until after work the next day, when I surmised, after extensive looking at things and realizing that my leg and foot were swelling up a lot when I was sitting in my computer chairs for my work and also for the podcast here. Now, I've noticed that this hasn't been happening when I've been driving or sitting in certain parts of the couch. So my guess is that I think the computer chairs that I stole from my work for free have finally run their course. So I'm working on getting them replaced. I was hoping to get it replaced today, in fact, before the show. However, today is Memorial Day here in the United States, and that means some stores are closed. Namely, the stores where I would be willing to go and look at the computer chairs, because it's not going to be some cheap stuff that I find over in the corner market, Walmart. So at the moment, I'm basically having to keep my leg propped up. I may have to walk away from the microphone for a couple of minutes to do some quick stretches, allow my blood circulation to keep circulating so my leg doesn't swell up like a cassava melon by the end of the show. Because as much as I love you guys, I also like being able to walk coherently.
That's awful.
It's annoying, but it is what it is. Anyway, it's quiet.
So sorry about that earlier. I thought I had it on mute.
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm sure I'm sure everything will be fine. Oh, sorry. Just my mage. Just my mage had his computer muted. Okay. Okay. Let's get the chat in here so people know what in the world I'm talking about. All right.
Well, in fairness, I have the opposite of your problem. I'm currently at 35 miles without having a day off from work. And earlier today, a person flipped me off because I was in a crossing and they were trying to turn into my crossing, but I was going into their area. And they continued to flip me off as I went from the crossing down to the sidewalk as they turned and just kept going.
Right.
People forget, as a pedestrian in a legal crossing zone, I have the right of way.
It's only when you don't have the legal right of way if you're crossing on a non-stop light signal.
Yep.
Anyway, just so everybody, just so that our people aren't that concerned, don't worry. It doesn't hurt when it swells up. It just feels funky as all hell, and it's kind of weird to walk on for about an hour or so. And I just don't think it's going to be healthy if I let it get swollen to begin with. So that's why I'm trying to take precautions. No, there's no actual pain. Not in any actual pain. It's just uncomfortable.
Also, Wednesday I'm going to see Shin Kamen Rider at my movie theater. So, yay! I get to see my first international film with subtitles.
Oh crap! That is coming out this weekend, isn't it?
For me, it is the 31st.
I might have to look into that and see if I have that option available to me as well. I've been playing a whole load of Legend of Zelda like you wouldn't believe. Anyway,
So have I. Jesus, it's hard to believe I put in so much since its release.
Well, since Gerard the Completionist finally put out a video, he's like 100 hours in it, only went on
Yeah,
two
I saw the
missions.
video pop up in my feed. I haven't watched it yet.
why would I get a colonoscopy? Who said I was getting a colonoscopy? I just have a really bad computer chair that's causing my leg to swell. That's all.
All right, who's trying
Yep,
to
that
play
means-
WebMD?
That means something's wrong with your ass.
Call
Okay.
the ass doctor. You need
Okay,
a colonoscopy.
Lone Wolf Gamer. I'm going to put the link in the chat just so people can look and see if they can find it.
A colonoscopy. Anyway, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on that doesn't involve a colonoscopy, I guess?
I've been back working on my truck. Got a lot more done on it.
Ooh, nice.
Got the front row seats basically all set up. I didn't bolt them down yet because I still got to do the still got to make the frame for the rear seats. And I also found the last center console I needed, so yay for that. I replaced the head gaskets and strapped everything down, and it's back up and running. Just needs a new battery. I also finally replaced the amp wires and fixed a lot of wiring under the dash and stuff too. So,
Ooh, sweet.
very busy weekend.
Sounds like it. All
And
right.
then I was not feeling well Sunday, so I didn't do much, and then I slept for almost 20 hours last night to today. So yeah, a little bit sick, I think.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like you're at least not doing too hot. Anyway, really quick in the chat room, let's see. Sonic 5421 attended Memorial Day Parade. That's awesome. Let's see. Sonic
No, I was talking about
5421.
more awesome that he saw Tara Strong at Motor City Comic Con.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Oh no, that is definitely awesome. Yeah, I was actually about to mention that as well. That he went to Motor City and saw Tara. And of course, and it looks like let's see. Oh yeah, Just My Mage also ordered, got his first big fandom plushies recently, which is pretty awesome. That's a big push. That's an awesome push to have. Who doesn't like having plushies, right?
I agree as I look at my Meta Drone plushies.
Right.
I won't go for this fandom because there's too many awesome things, but I will support indie creators.
And
That sounds like a cop out.
Murder
Also,
Drones
it's
is fun
fucking
though.
robots!
I'm not saying Murder Drones isn't fun. It's just like I'm gonna support the indies because I love this fandom too much. No, that sounds like a cop out.
If you don't,
Phrasing
No,
could
there's
have
too
been
much
done
choice
better.
in
Yeah.
the promoting
your
fandom.
personal interest, don't buy it because you'll regret it if you don't like it.
Well, again, it's as I said, it's a personal thing, and there's too much choice in this fandom.
Oof. Oh, I see. Oh, Just My Mage. Poor. He's moving to a bigger place, but also lost his job recently. Oh, I hate that.
Oh.
I'm gonna be positive that you'll land on your feet before you know it, man. Yes, let's not get depressed. Let's go ahead and enjoy ourselves. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on before we move on to news and advertisements?
Advertising!
Leave everything behind. Become a freelancer like me.
You know what? You're not exactly wrong here. Let's go ahead and get started with that.
Let's move on.
So, you're not exactly wrong because we are going to be doing a quick advertisement because we were asked, and I'm a nice guy. And I do like Vaguely Creepy. So, we received word from Vaguely Creepy here that, let's see, about him doing commissions.
Excuse you.
Sorry, I do apologize. And I don't mean to sneeze at Vaguely Creepy, literally. So, Vaguely Creepy has quickly posted this, and I'm going to read his posting pretty much verbatim here. But let's see. looks like Vaguely Creepy could use some cash by the end of the week. So he is offering a commission or two or more for cheap, negotiable prices, and he's open to suggestion on price points. Of course, please don't feel obligated. It's not major. Just he'd actually like to have a little extra cash just in case things get a little out of hand. So basically, it's kind of it's tightrope, but it's not falling off a rope kind of situation. But yes, he is offering his talents and both cheap commissions for artistry as well as writing. And looks like for the artistry, he's looking at about $30 to $40, depending on request. Of course, more detailed may increase the price. And the writing, it looks like he is doing about $10 per 1,000 words for whatever story you would like him to write up. Of course, we've talked a lot about his different commissions. His different works that he's contributed to the Brony Show. A lot of his artwork, including last week with me getting clobbered by a very heavy typewriter. And, of course, his amazing writing, including the ongoing adventures of the Brony Show group being chased after by, apparently, a bunch of antagonists for no reason that we're aware of.
You fools. You other buffoons. Do you even know the power?
Of course, if you really feel frisky, maybe you can ask him to make you a cookie. Like he did me, apparently. He literally made me a cookie.
He made you into a cookie.
He made me into a cookie.
He made you into 2 cookies.
I'm just gonna walk away. Anyway, if you are interested, please be sure to check out. It's DeviantArt Vaguely Creepy. And we will also throw his link here in the chat as well. And again, if you can go for the commission, please feel free to do so if you feel up for it or want to. And if not, spreading the word will help.
Hope it works out for you, Vaguely. You do some good stuff, but it depends on people's tastes or whatever.
Yeah. But let's put it this way: how often do I actually advertise people? That's how much I believe in Vaguely Creepy.
And there's the man of the hour.
Circuit,
Yes?
I bet you tasted delicious.
I'm sure it was full of happy sugar chemicals.
I have faith in Vaguely Creepy. It's just that I don't know how many this podcast will reach people.
Hey, every little bit helps.
Yeah, I know.
You would be surprised on some of the people that listen.
So would I. I'd be surprised that anybody was listening.
On every episode, though.
I'm sorry. Okay, enough self-depreciation. I make fun of myself. I make fun of myself. Let's go ahead and get started here. Next little bit of show news. We're gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna save this for content creation. Let's go ahead and get into the news proper here. And of course,
good luck, Vaguely Creepy, and have good luck in your future endeavors.
Well, let's start off with the future. Let's start off with said future endeavors with the convention listings. Of course, we have the Pony Convention, Winnie City PonyCon, coming up in just a few short days. You can actually hear the mind of Crazy Matt Captain screaming because he's going to probably be going soon. I think he's taking a train this time around.
He's either taking a train, which logical, or he's being driven.
So we're pretty sure that there's no plane involved.
Not yet.
So it's just trains, and automobile. No planes, huh? No plans for a plane? I mean, are his plans...
During HomonyCon.
So his plans are plain. No, his plans are plain that there's no plane in his plans. They're relatively plain because there's no plan in the planes.
You know, that's actually quite good.
Yeah, thank you.
Crunch.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Make him laugh. Okay. But there's no good trains from Michigan to anywhere. I feel that for Utah. I absolutely feel that for Utah.
It's even worse up here.
Yeah.
And bad is if they make the train connection between here and Oklahoma City, it would actually get me a lot easier to places.
A missed train connection. Okay, anyway, dumb joke aside. Next, we also have TruckCon that's coming up in a month and a half. 5 weeks, 2 days. I'm still kind of bummed. I'm not going to be able to go because this is probably going to be the last time that the Traveling Pony Museum is going to have any sort of major presence in a convention, and they are auctioning off a bunch of their stuff too. But I don't have the funds or the pretty much the funds. Let's face it, I just don't have funds.
Also, it's just hanging out with good friends.
Well, there's always that too, but it's not even in the same area anymore too. So yeah.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
It's slick, inky.
Yeah.
Comet.
Good times gone. Good times are gone. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, TruckCon that is also coming up, and then Everfree Northwest, which we are all a lot of us.
Well, most of us.
A lot of us. A good chunk of us.
Possibly.
Hopefully. Yeah, we even still have that spot open for you, Deathlight. It's a nice big comfy spot in the hotel room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be.
You're making me more nostalgic for it, Circuit, and I can't afford it.
I'm so sorry, Tuck.
Nostalgia,
I'm gonna be
nostalgia
driving
is
my.
real.
I'm gonna be driving my truck for the next 2 weeks or so, and if it holds together, it should be fine for the almost 2,000-mile road trip to get up there and back.
Sweet. I'm gonna hope that truck holds together with with the Elmer's glue and strings and hopes and prayers.
Yeah.
You know the handyman's tool was used in this.
Velcro?
Duct tape.
No, of course it's duct tape.
Why would I use duct tape? Electric tape's much better.
Yeah, I know, but it's dumbass jokes are fun. Anyway, so we'll see what goes on and what happens with everything. It's gonna be a whirlwind of a time coming up, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and move on to news. And of course, the first a reminder that if you are interested in the history of the bronies, and of course the last 12 years or so, we do have links to this day in pony history from Equestria Daily, showing off different things such as merchandise, bits of news, and things that have happened, including this week where we actually unfortunately got to say goodbye to Alex S., who this time several years ago put all of his pony music on private.
Mm-hmm.
So this is also what started leading off a lot of bronies to backing up music and videos, because things tend to want to vanish, especially in the YouTube space nowadays.
Well, also, it's amazing that we would have all this old information because of how long Equestria Daily has been going on, but also more amazed that we can find it still there.
We hope that we can find it still there. That's the problem.
Well,
And
at least we're very well documented.
right. Anyway, history aside, let's go ahead and go to the here and now. And let's start off with fighting herds. Because it looks like them fighting herds has decided to release a new character. Of course, we all knew that this was going to be happening, as it always wants to do. But yeah, this time around, it looks like they decided to break off against the male-centered characters and release a new female. And they're going to be releasing the Dream Elephant. Or maybe Knockoff Drowsy, if you want to call it that.
I would go with, like, a tapir or something like that.
I think the funny thing is it's actually based off of the whatever creature Drowsy was initially based off of.
Yeah, I know of the Dream character, but it's like,
But yes, Nidra. Nidra, the sleepy looking elephant and aardvark thing. Somebody's gonna tell me what the world it is. Tapir. A tapir. It's a tapir?
yeah, that's what I said, tapir.
Oh, I know. That is a tapir.
Yay! I love the fact that I watched Zabufu as a kid.
There's a boo for you.
Be happy so I can feast on them.
Anyway, so then Fighting Herd has another character revealed, and then that means one more down after this one is released, and then we'll see if they come out with another character expansion pack. Either way, I'm still glad to see that they're still expanding the roster and bringing out more and more. It also means I really got to get through this, play through the storyline at some point.
The lore must be getting insane right
Oh,
now.
I absolutely love the idea of what that lore is going to bring. And I just
let the insanity go. A good fighting game should have insane lore.
I just realized I forgot something entirely here. Anyway, either case, I'm excited for the future of Them's Fighting Herds, and I'm really glad to see that they're still going strong.
Well, I love the fact that this is still the same group that, if they were allowed to, they would have shown off fighting as magic at EVO.
Yeah, but that was never going to happen. As much as I'd love to. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on here. And next little bit in news. A new Elements of Justice has released. I believe that this actually might be wrapping up the second case. Crusading for a Turnabout. So if you haven't had a chance to watch all of this yet, you literally have enough here to spend an entire day on this. But I believe that they have the entire story from beginning to end. So if you really, really want to, you can watch the entire story from beginning to end. See who's guilty. See who's innocent. See Scootaloo talk to you in your face.
Beware, she kicks.
So, yep. Exciting times. So, who's ready for merchandising?
Merchandise.
Hey, where's the merch?
Ooh, well, here's the first merch. A Rainbow Dash dog toy. And unlike the Twilight Sparkle one we talked about before, I believe that this one is still quite available in different targets if you actually look.
Now
Okay,
you get to see your dog will destroy childhood pony dreams.
Well, in fairness, with how the original image was before he brought up the product shot, it just looked like a blue pony. I didn't get to see the rainbows.
Oh, internet is crashing again for Deaf Light.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Actually, that does suck. Sorry, Deathlight. I hope you can find your way back on.
You should switch providers if this keeps happening, if you can.
Provided if you can. Well,
Monopoly.
no, it's not just that. Well, I mean, it may be more than that. I don't know. But
It could be a part of it, but I'm not too sure. I was just making an educated guess.
Tell you what, we'll go ahead and swap him out for a text stallion until he can get back here. Oh, look, they're both here now.
Oh, there he is.
Now we have a text stallion and a Deathlight. And yeah, that's just face to be a dog toy. I do want to get one of these though, and just like fling it around during a convention because it just seems so stupid and that seems so fun. Judd, nice midnight sparkle thumbnail. Oh, I must have missed it.
And I'm checking stuff.
Anyway, yes, the Rainbow Dashi. Who doesn't love the Rainbow Dashi? Let's go ahead and move. But
go on.
No, that's not the cool thing, though. I mean, it's fun, but no, the cool thing is the Pretty Me Up G4 Pop Mart figures have started to pop up. So we got Twilight Sparkle in her nice little hair bun and covered in goop. And of course the
as
entire...
long as she's not promoting goop.
Oh god. Anyway, the entire set goes for about $178.80, or you can buy individual boxes for almost $15 each. And it's a blind box situation, so if you getting the entire case is your best bet of getting them all, if you want to get a specific one. But you got Twilight Sparkle in nondescript goop, Rarity with a powder puff, Applejack with her hidden Jack Daniels inside of a suntan bottle. We all know it's hidden. We all know what's in there.
Yep.
She's pulling the Malcolm in the middle. There's liquor in that thing. Rainbow
I was gonna
Dash.
say Mr. Leahy from Trailer Park Boys, but I don't know how many people know that one.
Eh,
I would go with Malcolm, but then again, we're old.
a little bit of both. They both work. Technically, Trailer Park Boy. Yeah. Anyway, Dash Up Rainbow Dash. Also, Applejack in a Lounge. Twilight Sparkle, who's seeing stars. I think there was something in the soap. Got Rainbow Dash in the tub. At least it's better than being in a jar. Rub-a-dub-dub, she's not in a jar.
Yep.
Fluttershy and covered in jewelry. I got questions.
Is it a Birth of Venus reference?
And,
Maybe.
And Pinkie Pie in a bathrobe. Oh no,
We
giant
got the
toothpaste.
toothpaste.
It's
Giant-
a giant. It's
giant
not a.
toothpaste.
It's a giant toothpaste. Yeah, I remember now. And Fluttershy wearing
Actually,
lipstick.
From this, for a moment, I thought it looked like a body pillow for a moment.
It does a little bit. And also we got Hookah Rarity. Who could forget Hookah Rarity?
Don't get high off your own stuff, kids.
And also the random little Celestia coming out of changing closet.
She knows what she's
Good that
doing.
she came out.
Why is Celestia in the closet? Why would she come out of the closet?
You are welcome, sir.
She already came out of the closet. She's bi.
I'm not gonna go.
We're not going into that. We were going for a joke.
No.
I know. I was just joking myself.
Yeah, we're gonna go by now to the next segment here. So
I still love that reference.
anyway, so for those of you who I want to avoid spoilers. Well, a little bit of spoilers. A clip from episode 56 of Tell Your Tale Diva and Conquer has popped up.
Oh God, what is going on with Hitch's back legs?
Going crazy.
Bananas.
I'm just gonna point out one thing here because I know Coldust will lose his mind when he Now we
I see the posy.
We see the posy. However, that's not the thing.
I see the rage of the posy.
She actually gets upset that she can't throw stuff at Hitch. She is actually, and somebody tells me she's not a Karen.
She's Karen Light.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that freaking eye thing of just you really doing this. She's doing the eyebrow thing.
She's an angry
Oh no, that freeze frame. She looks downright evil.
No, she gets pissed because look, she's so happy, and then suddenly, oh no, she can't throw her crap. Oh wait, did she puff up her cheeks for a second there?
Yes.
Hold on. Yes.
Oh yes, we even got the cheek pop. Oh, she's doing the upset
Cool.
anime character.
Cole, please, if you're able to see this.
Someone drag him in here.
But of course, we got to remember this is just a clip, and there'll probably be a lot more to see when the actual thing comes out. But I know what I'm looking for when this episode happens. I'll tell you that much. But
Cole?
He is here.
hello,
Hey,
I called us.
Sing it, show him.
I already am.
Oh, that's adorable.
Uh-huh.
That is a quality face.
Yes.
I'm glad you agree. Yes. And this face and much more will be shown on episode 56 when it comes out.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, that's enough of the teasers for the upcoming future. Let's go ahead and talk about the upcoming future. Da-da-da. Actually, I mean that quite literally. Because the Pegasus page for the My Little Pony role-playing horror book has been released. So now we can hear about the Pegasus. Gifted with wings, Pegasi own the skies and comfortable living in Pegasus Cloud villages as they earn homes in on the. Let's try this again. English
You okay
classes.
there?
No, I'm having. Circuit is having a stroke, and his right leg has actually gone numb, which is a good sign because it's going numb instead of swelling. Anyway, let's try this again.
Stroke.
Time to
No.
amputate.
Gifted with
I don't know
wings.
if that's appropriate on Twitch.
I don't know either. Let's not do that. Let's not tempt fate or censors. Gifted with wings, Pegasi own the skies, as comfortable living in Pegasus Cloud villages as they are in homes on the ground among the earth Oh, I see. Wow.
Is just really grammatically bad?
Yes, it is actually grammatically
Oh
bad.
my god.
No wonder I felt like. Let's see.
It's funny when you read those things, it just makes you think you're having a stroke, but really it's just written badly.
Okay, gifted with wings, Pegasi own the skies. As comfortable living in Pegasus cloud villages as they are in homes on the ground among the earth, ponies and unicorns. Even on the ground, their wings give them greater speed than the average pony. Some Pegasi prefer to hover than walk, their hooves getting tired faster than their wings. Pegasi manage the weather, a responsibility they take seriously. They know that less popular weather like cold snaps and rain play are an important role in Equestria's environment, and they work with the princess to ensure a balance between weather needs and weather wants. Some Pegasi base their entire personalities around their wings, celebrating the thrill of cutting through the air and freedom of the sky. Some even see flying as their duty, protecting the skies from aerial threats. Others enjoy the convenience of being able to fly, but don't feel it makes them much different than any other pony.
Wow, Red Bull is a way of life for them.
Yes, they basically free base it.
Oh, they are adrenaline junkies.
The thing is,
Well,
I
then
have a
what about
Pegasus,
Fluttershy then?
and they can't fly. Don't need to fly. I can work metal, and I can smack you with a hammer.
Oh, last little bit of news here, and it is a fun little news, especially considering what we were talking about in the pre-show for a moment. Netflix is getting the My Little Pony 2017 movie.
Oh,
In
nice.
2023, 6 years later.
Yeah. No word on the other seasons, or any of the other spin-offs, or anything else, just the movie.
Still only season 1 left on Netflix in my country.
Yeah. But hey, if you wanted to see the My Little Pony movie on Netflix, you now have the opportunity. So who can say no to that? Alright, and with that, that is it for our news. Surprising, we didn't have a lot this week, which is good because we still have a lot of other things. And now that Coldust is here, we can all start off with the best part of the news here. And of course, this is going to be our challenge of the week. But along with the challenge of the week, we also are given our challenge of the tournament, our tournament of the month or week or sometime. I don't know. I'm tried. I tried really, really hard, and I should not have.
You tried so far and got so hard.
Phrasing! My God, phrasing!
So many hours, still little time.
Thank you for carrying that through.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, phrasing, people, phrasing. Anyway, let's go ahead and. So we have the CPU tournament of Soul Calibur 6, which has 8 characters from the Brony Show, created as characters by Kazakai, and put onto random CPU fights. The first one, of course, was me and Deathlight. So, Deathlight, you want to see who wins between the Reaper of Death and the person that can mute you at any moment?
Sure.
Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Now, I will remind everybody, none of us have seen this. Well, actually, has anybody seen this?
Nope.
None of us have seen this. This is going to be complete blind reaction.
It'll be full screen this.
Alright. Okay. So of course I had to be in the first round, right? Couldn't save the best for last.
Well, here's the thing. You were number 8, and it just randomly picked.
At least I don't look like an Akuma knockoff that became a farmer.
You say that as you know you're gonna get an ass kicking.
I might as well get the crap out of the way then.
Oh,
See, you don't gotta worry
smack
about a
box like
thing. You don't gotta worry about a thing. If you notice, Light's already blind. He's done.
Oh!
No! What are you doing? Oh, okay, there we go.
Good comeback. Whiff! Oh! Oh! The
Stop! You're not taking him to a dance! Attack
stab,
you!
Stab! Oh! Oh!
Toa, you're talking too much.
This is not
One of the
long,
bigger
so
issues
it's
I'm already
recorded.
seeing here, Light is overextending. Light is overextending, so he's going to lose. So.
Oh, and he's
Oh!
shitless
Telegraphing their
now.
moves.
Well, at least first round you lost.
Yeah,
See
but if
you
he
learn
keeps
in
over,
next round.
Oh,
if
no,
he keeps
he's
overextending
not.
like that, Circuit's actually got a faster attack pattern. So yeah, he
But
needs to
you
be
have
more
reach.
defensive.
It doesn't help that my character was literally spinning around him like he was trying to take him to a rodeo, though.
They both got reach weapons, so
Oh!
that kind of counters it.
Oh! Shirtless again! No, wait, oh.
No, he
still
stayed
pretty-
shirtless.
Oh no, super!
Because if you notice, Circus does a lot less damage than Light, but
And he healed and
Light just had the bigger issue is he has a much slower attack pattern, and when he just keeps overextending like that, it's way easier to lose. So
oh,
Is the match over?
The next round is. I think we still got one more round to go. Well, we got technically
No,
got
I-
3 rounds, but
After 3, it's a
oh, now you're just starting shirtless. You're not even trying to get the jacket
no,
back on.
he was shirtless on round 2.
I didn't
Yeah.
notice that. My bad.
His hotness blinded you.
Blinded by the pecs. It's trying to get me all hot and bothered, but it doesn't work on me.
actually
Oh.
with 3 pips there. Is this a best of 7 or a best of 5?
I think it's
be
a
best
bet.
of 3, I think.
Best of 3.
No, it's not best of 3. It's got to be best of 5. Oh no! Oh! Oh no! No! No!
A special finish.
Nope, not
Oh
quite yet.
no! Oh no! Oh! Oh!
That kid is
Oh!
and
Oh!
he's down
this
on you.
yet.
Oh! Oh! I'm not playing. I'm not playing around anymore. Never
Yeah,
mind.
see
There
what
we
I
go.
mean? Circuit has pretty much the same exact range as Light does. So
Oh!
Yeah, but he has more power than Circuit.
yeah, but Circuit's a lot faster. So
Yeah.
Did I just
Something
slap you in
went
the
on
face?
there.
Oh,
I think I just
I can't
backhanded
believe
you.
that was a stun block.
That he took your armor off round 1.
I never
Oh!
played this game, but I've
Oh.
seen similar things, and if you have just 2 AIs going at each other and you see what's going on in round 1, you can kind of predict how the rest of the rounds are going to go.
At least, unless they're really good AIs, but they.
And second has defeated death itself.
I'm not death itself, I'm just one of its workers.
Great, great. I've fought the red tape of death apparently.
And yeah, if the AI doesn't learn or anything, where, like I said, the issue was Light always overextended. He was not being defensive at all. And with Circuit being faster, he could just get out of the way and just
That
help
and breaking
someone
your
else.
armor in the first match
The ar-
didn't help matters much with your defensive.
I'm sure that's more
capabilities and
cosmetic.
skills you were taking.
I think
I'm
that's just a
pretty sure that's
cosmetic.
worse, yeah. I didn't see much difference in damage.
That was pretty good overall, though. It wasn't like a clear-cut victory. There got some close edges on that. That was a fight, though. That was a good fight. It was like clear-cut victory, but
It almost was.
no. I mean, yeah, it got pretty dominating right at the start there, but it still got really narrow at the end of every match. But yes, I beat the crap out of Deathlight, which means I still have a horse in this race. So
Haha, pun.
yeah, the pun is there. So next, of course, will be CMC versus Commander something, which unfortunately is going to be a bit of a problem because I don't know if CMC is going to be able to see that match because he might be still.
I'm planning on staying with a friend in Chicago area so I can join in, but it will be off of the computer's microphone if I'm talking.
All right. So we might
Yes,
still
I
get
have
a
1.33k subscribers.
yeah. Yeah, he's got a nice little. No, I think it's just 1033K. Yeah, he's got a good subscriber base. That's a respectable base. I like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, thumbs up. I liked it mostly because I won.
Commander has a prediction that he will lose because hammers are slow.
It's not just the speed; it's also the power behind it. That scythe was really strong. It took off chunks of my life.
That and Circuit's AI character got lucky by breaking Deathlight's armor in the first.
I don't think armor has anything.
Armor
to do
is
with
the
it.
armor.
The armor's got to be cosmetic. I'm almost 100% positive it's got to be cosmetic.
It is.
Well, I'm not saying it played a huge part. I'm just saying it played a part.
Yeah, it made everybody keep staring at Deathlight's chest while I beat the crap out of him.
And all of his glowing lines. He was already breaking, so you can see the issue is.
But again, there were points where yes, the armor of Deathlight and Circuit did break in game.
Yeah, but to my knowledge, unless Soul Calibur changed things, I don't think they ever made it so that armor actually does anything other than clothing.
But yeah, it's just
as far as I remember, Soul Calibur was always about basically speed, power, and nothing about defense really.
Speed, power, and technique.
It's been a long time since I ever played a Soul Calibur game, so I wasn't sure how much that played a part in it.
No, I played a whole ton of Soul Calibur 1 and 2. That's the only reason I even know that much.
If that's any sign, yeah, if the Bandhammer comes up against Circuit, it might not go well for the Bandhammer.
maybe not. Again, it depends on a lot.
I did play Soul Calibur 2, but for GameCube because it had Link.
Well, yeah, everybody has to play it because of Link. I played it because of Link. I own it because of Link.
The PS2 version had Kratos or something like that, and the Xbox.
No. The PS2 had Heihachi.
Heihachi, and then Xbox had Spawn.
Yeah, Xbox had Spawn.
Yeah, Kratos didn't come up until
Kratos
5 or 6.
was in a later entry. Never mind.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to our challenge of the week, everybody. Because we finally have some art entries. I had time today, mostly because it was an entire holiday. But I actually had a lot of time, so I worked with it. But our challenge of the week, and this week's challenge as picked by Random Picker Wheel, was Construct. But we also had a Protest Initiative Challenge.
We did. Protest Initiative Challenge this week was meme. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Because you both love and hate yourself.
I don't know,
You'll
but I'm
do
sure
it for memes. You'll do it for memes.
I'm sure he memed it. Anyway, so I decided to go with a current meme because of recent releases, and of course, Construct. Only one thing really came to mind.
Zelda.
Behold, Circuit on a rocket board blasting off. This was not his intention.
This is not a new fantastic point of view.
I have 3 seconds till they explode.
Or am I only dreaming?
That parachute already before you go splat out on the ground.
You tried.
I wasn't even trying.
I missed the pond. I'm pretty sure that's a rock right below me now.
Damn, this is great. I love the expression. You did a great job with the expression.
Yeah. There was one thing that was pointed out to me that I made the excuse afterwards. I don't have a right ear. I'm gonna pretend that it's because it's flopped down. It's flopped down like the other one should have been.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The rockets made it disappear.
Yeah.
The ear that's raised is just going, oh no.
Yeah,
I hear it.
I had a little bit of fun with this one, also to just kind of get some practice on painting in, because I am going to try for the artist training ground to paint all my entries as opposed to doing line arting. So the entire background there was done with an acrylic paint tool that was in I keep wanting to say paint tool site, and that is not what it's called. Clip Studio Paint. But yeah, I even added a little flourish there of where the rocket came from.
Excellent.
That tells a good story.
Yeah.
Forget Ultra Hand. Unicorns' horns are Ultra Hands.
Well, how else would you merge it together? Though, if I really wanted to be creative, I could have made the horn look like Link's arm from the game. That would have sold it so well. But I'm glad with what I did. All things considered. And of course, now we have Toa defying every reasonable request from God.
He's got multiple shells.
This has been established that I have multiple me's.
I still stand by my statement, Crichton. Anyway.
Hey, I at least got into a meme format.
Wait, do each of the heads have different personalities?
Oh, also older models. One has a fat visor from an older thing, one has the more newer style.
Anywho,
Yep.
yeah,
And
these
the
were
bigger and
the
smaller triangles.
Yep, these were the only entries we received. Well, outside of Kazakai's tournament entry, which technically technically qualifies as the challenge of the week. Mostly just we're challenging people to just create things. So yeah,
Good job. I like it.
yeah. So yeah, that's it for the entries. Of course, we do want to remind everybody that in a few weeks, Equestria Daily should be starting their artist training ground, and we want to encourage everybody to try to participate in it, even if it's just to either make some random scribbles or maybe challenge yourself in a different way of art expression entirely, like I'm doing, because I'm insane. But in the meantime, sorry.
I was gonna say I should try and do the artist training ground this year, unlike most years where I just don't for no reason. I should try.
I think you should try too. I bet you would do great doing artist training ground things.
Probably not, but I'll try.
So, now for next week's challenge, of course, we have the wonderful picker wheel for our challenge of the week. That means everybody gets their wonderful... Yeah, that's it, Lone Wolf Gamer. We only had mine and Toa's entry, as well as Kazakai's fighting. We didn't get many...
normal for...
No, so, sometimes we get a couple more entries, but it's a little quiet this week. I think everybody's just kind of gearing up to get ready for summer.
True.
Yeah, everybody's just been really busy lately with trying to get things going on with their lives. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and start get entries for the next training ground here. So, everybody get in here. Okay, we got artist training montage, cottage. Okay, let me see. Hold on, I'll explain in just one moment, just my mage. That didn't finish endurance. That's funny.
It's fine.
Alright, so while everybody else tries to get their random entries in for the artist training ground, for the challenge of the week, banana. So the artist training ground, what happens is Equestria Daily, once a year, they set aside an entire 30-day span where they ask people to do art entries based off of prompts. The whole idea is to encourage... I see it, Coco Pamel.
If we want to go technical, it's more like 33 because of breaks.
A month. We'll just say a month. Anyway, the whole idea is to try to encourage people to either challenge themselves with making a bunch of different art entries, or people to pick up the hobby of art and to try drawing, even if it's for the first time ever. So they call it the training ground. So they encourage both veterans and newcomers alike to participate by every day drawing something based off of the prompt that they bring up. They all entries are accepted, and you can post them into their entry field, which gets posted as its own little blog post at the end of the day. And they usually have a pretty good turnout. Like some there's been cases they've had hundreds of entries, though it's usually like in 50, 60, 70 entries. And I'd say if you ever wanted to try drawing pony or want an excuse to try to practice something in regards to pony drawing, it's a great time to do it. Yeah, definitely encourage people to give it a shot as well. And we will make announcements when we know exactly when it's starting, and we will also be posting entries to the Artist Training Ground from our own little community here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Alright, so about another 3 or 4.
Nah, I think we're good. We've got 9 entries here. I'd say let's go ahead and get the wheel spinning.
Wheel of Causality, 10, 10, 10. Tell us the prompt that we should draw.
If it picks you, I'm immediately skipping it because of that.
Nope, not me.
I can't try montage, apparently. So, we're trying a mod stage, everybody. What is a mod stage? I don't know. You have to figure out.
You know what? This will be fun.
Artist training montage. So.
Ooh, we could do Smeargle and the other II Pokemon. That would be a drawing off between them.
Alright. But we do have Artist Training Montage as next week's challenge, but we also have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
The Protest Initiative Challenge is, Well,
just amazing. It could also be an entire stage a stage made out of monsters. You know, you got monster bones as the pillars, and then you got monster scales as the actual platform that you're dancing on. Wow,
so
this is...
You go metal!
You go little metal.
I got it.
Oh.
Blue.
Da-ba-dee-da-boo-die.
It could also be blue, as in just the color.
Blue.
Hey.
Alright, blue it is. And I didn't mean the color, I meant the dog.
Oh, no. Just
That's
blue.
Blue-wee, or are you talking blue from Blue's Clues?
Blue's Clues blue.
You could.
There are possibilities here.
I'm leaving stuff up to viewer interpretation. Have fun. Make it your blue period, whatever that means for you.
That sounds so wrong. Okay. Alright, and with that, it's time for us to go ahead and begin what we've been trying to do for the last few weeks. And of course, with the Artist Training Ground coming up, I've wanted to do little artistic fun things for everybody to either get warmed up or maybe get a little excited for participation in the training ground. And the second thing we've been trying to do is a big old draw pile, which keeps getting interrupted from everything else. But there's nothing left. We're ready. It's time. We could do the draw pile now.
By the way, I did a quick look, trying to look up the actual definition of a blue period, and apparently there's a manga called Blue Period. And it does have an anime.
I could have sworn that was just like an era of some artists paintings.
I know
where
it
they were
is,
just painting
but it's
stuff in,
like... God dang it, we're running out of stuff.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
I think Toa's just losing his mind.
I already lost it, I'm just dealing with stuff.
Well, the good news is I was able to get our Drawpile server without a problem. So, for those of you who have participated in Drawpile, you should be able to go ahead and jump into the server. Those of you who have not participated in a while or need to know where to go, basically it is the pub.drawpile.net servers. And from there, it's very simple because it's just the Brony Show, all one word. And in a moment, we'll go ahead and get it on screen here. Just gotta make sure.
By the way, thank you vaguely for the art history. We appreciate it.
I'll be back in a bit. I have to take care of something.
Yeah, take care of what you gotta.
Smoke it, we got 'em, boys. Suki, are you still having fun over there in Destiny?
Yes, why?
I'm just wondering because you've been quiet.
Okay, and it is still the same thing that we had on the server.
I'm basically testing builds.
Ah.
Yep, it should be the same thing as it always has been. So quick.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was, but quick. It should be quick and easy for people to get in. I am keeping an eye on the chat rooms in case people are having complications jumping in, but any and all are welcome. We will give everybody their own specific layer. And as for the prompt, we are going to be using the same prompt we came up with way earlier. Pony Army. Pony Army. But that means all you have to do is just draw ponies. As many different ponies as you can. We're making our own army by just drawing. We're going to make our own army by just drawing random ponies.
Alright, how do I control things again?
Oh.
Insert layer.
Let's see. And I think you can actually rename the layers too, so.
Yes, under properties.
There we go. Where's the password again? Oh, password is Earth Pony, all one word, lowercase. It's the standard silly password that we always use. Just to make it simple.
And clean.
Alright, we got Begley, we got Toakoi, we got CMC. I'd say we have a Drawpile here.
Okay, what's the server address?
Pub.drawpile.net is the server.
Oh.
Now remember, if you create your own layer, make sure to rename your layer to your own, or else somebody else might start drawing on it. It's just a precaution more than
remember
anything.
to have your layer selected.
Especially that too. Ah, there's a text stallion now. Judd, we are finally doing what we've been trying to do for the last 3 episodes. Drawpile. And of course, the prompt is...
How do I create my own layer?
Alright.
Go up to layer.
I'm making a bunch of layers. Which layer do you want? Select it and tell me.
Oh, I'll take layer 5.
Layer 5.
But yeah, Judd, if
right,
you have...
You selected it first, so you have property control on it.
And Judd, if you have Drawpile, you're more than welcome to join us. Everybody is welcome to join us. Just also make sure that when you start doing your Drawpile, you select you kind of get into your own little nit of the drawing area. Okay, let's see. All right, let's start here. Alright, okay, that's not the color I wanted though. Let's try that. There we go. How can I get it? Drawpile is actually a free application that you can just find online. Just do a Google search for Drawpile, all one word. And, yep, you can just go ahead and download it and install.
Do we want to put in any, basic lines to keep everyone in a separate area.
Now we're gonna go ahead and keep it a little bit as freeform as we usually do. Just try to keep in your own general area. If you're seeing somebody already drawing in a place, probably move to a different space.
Okay.
All right. So
Right now, I am currently just doing a blob and letting the color and shape come from my movement.
I'm just going to try freehanding this a little bit here. Just kind of get warmed up a bit, since usually I've been using my tablet for drawing more than
Right, what was our topic?
Pony Army.
Pony, so basically,
It's just
draw ponies.
draw as
How
many.
come I can't see the other layers?
Do you mean, are you not seeing other people drawing, or are you just not seeing more layers at the bottom right?
Oh, hold on. I can't see the other layers.
Oh, okay. You may have removed it from your view, maybe.
Yeah, there's a little box on the side. If it's white, you can't see it. If it's gray, you should be able to see it. And those should be on your own side.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Okay, at the bottom right, do you see a tab for layers by chance, maybe?
Oh, yes.
There you go. Only reason I realized that is I accidentally removed mine for a second, and I also found the input thing, so you can change how your stylus works.
Is there any way I can view all the layers at once?
It should already be all there
at all times.
They should all be there all at once. You just have to select yours.
Yeah, you might not be seeing certain things because this is a large canvas. Control and scroll wheel, you'll get this.
Oh, now I see it.
Out and see where everything is. And see
Okay.
it. Toes in the top right. Vaguely.
Oh,
in the
okay, now I'm
bottom
seeing
left,
everything.
Circuits in the middle. Yeah. Tongue.
Oh, there it is. Now I'm seeing it.
Okay.
Didn't like the head shape, but the body's working.
Oh, so I can just... Oh, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out so I can see.
Well, you can zoom in to a particular place you want to do your work in.
He probably wants to see who's doing where and what, so he can find the spots for himself.
Yeah.
Alright. Like I said, I'm just going to draw myself first, just to warm up. And chat room, I'm going to actually get some of you involved here. See if you want me to draw specific ponies for the pony army, or if you're looking for just some random pony, give me a general idea and I can try to mock it up. I'm going to just use this as a way to challenge myself to doing different pony styles in general.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Brush size control.
I think that suits that.
Is there a thing to change the brush size?
Yes, there is.
There should be. I mean, I see brushes, and actually that was different a moment ago, so I'm really not sure what happened there. Or...
Okay, so the thing with this is...
Oh, freehand! Make sure you have... Make sure you go into View, Toolbars, and... No, Docs. View, Docs, Freehand. You want to have freehand available to you. That should allow you to adjust size and opacity.
Laser pointer, brushes, color, layers, navigator. That's what I see under the docs list.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Freehand, brushes, color, layer, navigator, input. That's weird. Is it?
Yeah.
Check in toolbar. Check toolbars and see if you got all of that.
Toolbar, you should have freehand checked, brushes checked, color checked, Layers checked. It's under docks. Indeed.
Oh, did I draw on somebody else's layer?
Do you have your different layer selected instead of your own?
Hold on. I have no idea.
On the layer, do you see it? I know it's a little bit on the light gray side, but do you see a light?
Oh, when I make mine invisible, my drawing is still there.
Yeah, the drawing shouldn't vanish. It just depends on. It might be drawing on somebody else's layer, not your own. So if somebody starts erasing, it might
okay.
accidentally
Under
erase yours.
Tools. Freehand needs to be selected, and then under View, Docs, freehand is available.
Okay, I see.
Yep.
That's what's missing. So that's where freehand was.
I wonder whose layer I'm on, or this is on.
All I can tell you is it's got to be depending on on the bottom right, what you're selected on, because otherwise I don't know what layer you're on unless somebody starts to erase it by accident.
Hold on.
You're on layer 1.
Me?
Okay.
Yep, the TBS in the bottom is on layer 1.
Alright, let me delete this layer then. The tech layer.
Can you rename layer 1?
Oh, no.
So maybe
That might be a circuit thing because you made the layer by making the session.
Let me see. I could probably rename it. So layer 1 is going to be text.
Yep.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, now I know for sure.
I thought I was going somewhere, but I'm just making a monster at this point, so. Oh, get rid of that.
Okay. Okay, and let's see here. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, got a little circuit going on here. It's too bad I don't know of any anything that we can play music wise that won't get us hit by copyright by accident. Really gotta find out. I know some pony stations are fine to play, I just don't know which ones they are.
That is the difficulty now.
Yeah. Problem is you can't even do video game music either because some companies have gotten really zealous about it. This is weird. Alright, so I got the circuit down, okay, and I think I got a general idea. Alright, so chat room looking for different ponies for the pony army for me to draw. They're probably going to be pretty light and nondescript like this. Interesting. Okay. Nick Cage pony. Okay, Nick Cage it is.
Ooh, I have to go. I'll be seeing ya.
Oh, Coldus, you want to give a shout out before you run off?
Oh, shouts out to that convention that's going on this weekend. I'm not going to it, but it sounds like it'll be a good time for those who go.
It will be.
CMC, how will that play out, aside from trying to deal with AV stuff?
It'll go fine. There will be no fires. I'm sure of it.
No fire, explosions, LV, Roan.
Well, I don't know about Roan.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that in the longest while.
Oh, also shouts out to
Ooh, Commander has
Everfree
joined.
Northwest, which is the one that I'm going to.
Yay!
Yay!
See whatever free.
Whoa! Fingers crossed. We can get the rest of things booked. We got all our hotels booked now. The last thing is just the train home.
Ooh, the big part.
Well, no, it's just the one that's like from Chicago to, well, okay, 2 trains home in my case. Chicago to New York, we gotta book that train, and then the one from New York for me to go home. That one.
Oh,
I am just not doing a good drawing at the moment.
I feel that. Well, hope you're able to book your trains back home without a problem.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Well, my return flight leaves Washington at almost midnight, and I land back in Dallas at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we fly out at 7.
Cool.
Nice.
Egad, I made that so big. I didn't mean for that to be so big. Can I change that to the size? Selection.
Okay.
Well, have a good one. Enjoy your draws.
All right, and you have a good one too, Coldust.
Bye.
He's a good egg.
There we go. That little marker on this one for what episode number it is and what our prompt was. Everyone's real quiet.
Just
Yep.
trying to focus on the drawing here. This is not easy. Mostly because I decided to have fun with this one.
By the way, did anyone aside from me catch some of the Coachella stuff where it was basically the old punk rockers taking over that little music event?
What?
And they had like Blink 182 and other stuff from the 90s.
I didn't know. No.
And the only reason I knew about that was because my phone went, "Hey, you like listening to this music? Here's some new stuff." And I'm like, "What?" And then it's like, "Oh, it's from Coachella." Wait, they're playing Coachella? What?
I know absolutely nothing.
How does my freehand keep vanishing on me? This is getting annoying.
can someone move the layer that Bailey's talking about?
What?
Which one?
The new one, apparently.
Oh.
Yep. At least I tried.
I did it.
Now it's above. At the
Oh, wait.
second layer under the first.
Oh, my bad. Misread.
Because whatever's at the bottom of the list will be the background.
Got it.
It's a way to do. This is your lines, and then this is your coloration behind. Because then you can fudge a little by having the color leak under the lines a bit.
I am gonna try to clean this up, so don't worry. Okay, get this a little straightened up a bit, and yeah, I think next time we do this, I'm just gonna make sure I have some sort of music or something that can be played. Even if it's just a bunch of video game music, I don't care. Yeah, I think it'd be nice. Boy, this eraser is a lot thicker. Let's see. Yeah, this should do it. Oh, I goofed that. Okay.
Alright, this is something.
Okay, and now I just gotta fix up the cage because I was dumb. My regards to this. Okay, let's try that color picker one more time here. I see. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot too. Okay. I just want the color of the cage. Thank you. Alright. Let's see. I'm fine with rock bands taking over Coachella. Listen to bands like Nickelback or whatever. All those pop stars and yeah. Yeah, that is true. I mean, yeah, Coachella just seemed to have a lot of like DJs and just pop singers as opposed to like real rock bands going on.
Then again, that's where we got some Daft Punk's Alive. I think '07. So. It's one of those you gotta take it or leave it situations.
Pretty much as most things.
Daft Punk 2007 was recorded in France.
Okay, my fault.
Like,
I do not claim to be a study of music. I just assume, and if I'm wrong, okay. So I learned something today.
let me see here. Most.
I'm just having no feelings on my artwork today.
I'm sorry, did I freak you out, Cat? The fact that I'm not paying attention to my game, and so I'm getting shot, and now the controller's vibrating like hell.
That's was at my parents today. Gave them some tuna juice and oil, and guess what? One of them didn't want it like she usually does.
Oh, Cat's a picky bunch.
And behold, the Nicolas Cage pony.
Does he have a bunch of nickels? Ah, I get the reference.
Thank you, Lone Wolf Gamer. You made me feel so much better about the dumbass joke.
You know, thinking about it, Army of Ponies on this actually is very appropriate.
I could probably fix this just a little bit here, so let's go ahead and there we go. It's that. There we go. Fixed it up a little bit. Well, edge that out a bit. There we go. Oh no, wait! I see where I could use a little more cleanup here. Okay. And a little there. There we go. Now we got our Nicolas Cage pony. Alright, chat room. So we got Nicolas Cage. Who else wants to throw in a submission for me to attempt to draw?
I would suggest one of the guards from the new series, Zoomer's Thunder.
Oh, let's see. Well, I would do that, but we also have Luna from Hell of a Boss as a pony.
That sounds complex.
Nice.
It can be. Let's see. Let's go off here. Let's see.
Okay, I'm using a color palette called Ponies. I need some more colors to work with. Otherwise, this is going to be a very... okay, I can work with that gray.
Okay, might have to move her a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's see. The hell? Oh, jeez, God. Vaguely scared the crap out of me there.
I wonder if that was deliberate disconnect or what.
I don't.
Nope.
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Eh. I swear I will get this hiney righty.
I know, it's so rough. Did I somehow invent that? Instead?
Okay, I think that gets it there, kind of. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I can work with that. Okay, now back to.
Oh, ow. Yep, it's been a while since I did this by tablet. My hand is cramping up a bit. Sheesh.
There are reasons why I'm not very good at aggressive freehand. And give me an auto shape and I can easily do it. Backgrounds are easier for me, but characters are my weakness.
That's why you gotta try to focus on your weaknesses and try to improve upon them. Ow!
It also does not help that I'm more comfortable with my non-dominant hand than I am with my dominant. There's my solution. People, don't let people will tell you what hand you should use just because they believe a certain way.
Unless they are a religious leader or your parents or somebody very important to you or the government or the... Yeah.
It was a teacher.
Jeez. I was just messing.
No, I am now learned to be dexterous because of someone being like, no, left hands are the devil's.
I didn't even think that was still a thing.
He lives in Kansas.
Touche. You know what? Absolutely touche. Never mind.
It is a weird double-edged thing going on here. Sometimes we're progressive, other times we're just rednecks and playing the banjo.
Egad. Oh. It's hard drawing certain parts of the ponies.
Yep. And I hear now.
Went
And I
from
know
dog...
there's been whines on my end.
Yeah, we went from dog whimpering to random meowing. Ah.
Ain't having pets fun?
I'll take your word for it.
He says with a cat that follows him around that's not his own. By the way, second, how's the office coming with VR and whatnot?
At the moment, I'm just waiting until the 3 paycheck month hits, and then I'm gonna work on a new system for streaming and gaming in general. Hopefully, without having a computer chip that's cutting off my circulation and making my life miserable. Oh, that's interesting. Not what I wanted to do, though. I think she had lighter gray.
Also, some creative commentary from Sakai. He made Deathlight's thing in breakable just to show off the markings, which is neat. Yay, aesthetics!
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, yeah, if you did put that much effort into the markings, you would want them to be visible too.
Plus, joking that Deathlight was super hot.
Well, yeah, he's on. The boy is on fire. Yeah, good. Amazing how much hair can really make a pony.
Okay.
It does give personality.
Now, time to try and figure out, can I draw this harness that the new guards have? First, we need to start with this gray. Say it has this weird check mark going on.
Oh, no wonder the brushes weren't looking right for me. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bit of erasing, and this should make her pop out a little bit better in regards to details.
No, that's what you have to fix.
And remember to make a signature near where you've done things. And someone should take the middle right spot and do something with it, because I'm not gonna do much more than the zoom there.
Hold on, I'm being a hero to someone.
Yeah, apparently I couldn't do it.
I already got it. And I gotta make sure I get back on my layer. So the only problem with me moving layers around, if I gotta make sure I reselect mine, or else I start messing with other people's layer color by accident.
Oh dear.
Right.
Thank you for reminding me to think of things like that. Because I've been doing the same. I don't want to cut the layer, I want to cut this from the layer.
Alright, and really quickly, I'm just gonna do a little bit, let you guys look at the 3 ponies I made. I've got to just move around a bit and get some circulation going back in my leg here real fast, so I'll be back in just a minute.
I don't think I can cut an element from a layer to paste it on a different layer, so sorry vaguely. The zoom that's in the center is on the same as your colors, I think.
Oh, that Luna looks pretty well. Pretty good. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. Oh, that Nicolas Cage scene. Oh, Jesus. No, not the dotted bees.
Sounds interesting, trying to make one of the newer ponies using a color palette that seems to be based off of, I'm gonna say, the main 6 based on all those colors. Yeah, that's a Rainbow Dash line, that's an Applejack line, those are Twilight. That's not enough purple for rarity, but that has to be rarity. That's pinky. Yeah.
Okay.
It also had a couple of
Alright, and I've returned. And let's see, looking at the time, I think we have time for one more quick pony. If anybody could throw one really quick, and I will take up that spot on the right side. Let's see. Bee eater birds. I have never heard of a bee eater bird before, and it sounds scary. But yeah, getting a nice little aerial view of everybody's work here so far. Vaguely Creepy is determined to show us all off.
I did a zoom. And I did it poorly because I
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Luna
started going
pony.
with a side view, but the reference I'm looking off of is a 3/4 view.
And I hope people enjoyed the Luna pony. That was a lot of artistic interpretation in regards to that one. Oh, well, Loon Wolf liked there. So, you know, I'd say it's a job well done. Honestly, I kind of like the hair. I think I gotta just do big hair more often. I seem to do it so well.
How big of hair? What kind of big hair? Because
It's almost down to her hooves.
well, there's
Her furry
long
hooves.
flowing hair, and then there's curls. Because you know, Misty is a lot more curlier than Pinky ever was.
Yep. And let's not forget about Izzy before she apparently got trimmed.
Izzy has mostly had just a poof floofiness
I would say a
to it.
Pam.
Yeah, it hasn't been curls that could go into locks. It was more just wavy.
Oh, come on. Did I?
So anybody got one, or should I just go ahead and draw a random pony? Well, we only got 5 minutes anyway, so let's do a random pony then. Actually, you know what? That sounds ridiculous. Let's go with that.
Help. I think I erased something or something happened. I don't know what. Nope, I was too low. And I have a cat that's trying to lay down, but he is not in the right position.
Cat says no.
Cat is very much saying no. Cat is being kitty.
Cat is being obstinate. It must die.
Speaking of cats,
Okay, who's got the loud one? So is that your animals?
no, the dog was mine. The cat is not whining.
I guess it's a Suki cat.
No, we also have a DM.
The DM cat? Have the legends proved true? Oh my god, who's the cat?
It is definitely a singer. About the moon and a June and...
Shh, tow it. Tow it.
That's lighting up DM.
Yeah, DM. DM, are you there?
Sorry.
Your cat is so loud, we are literally hearing it.
Sorry, what was that? I was elsewhere.
I noticed. Your cat.
Yeah.
Very loud cat.
You can very much
Cat
hear your
says
cat.
hello to everyone.
Yeah, we say hi to your cat. It's just really loud.
Kitty. No, I didn't know she was crying that loud. It must have been. Yeah, I was enthralled in something else. I was listening to a new song I just came across.
Ah.
I'll just put it on mute for now. I didn't know she was crying because it was so. The music encapsulated my hearing.
It happens, but well, yeah, wow, we were hearing her quite clearly. It's actually amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, she's got some vocals when she wants it.
So does my parents' calico.
Okay, I need to put ears on my pony. Considering how many times I've erased and redrawn, I think I'm pretty happy with this piece.
Yeah, the song I was listening to was a heavy metal version. Certain song I heard before.
Yeah, I'm sure a heavy metal version would definitely make it hard to hear. Alright, let's get a little cleanup here. And then we got the Tutti Frutti Pony, because I have no idea what in the world this I was on about with this. And behold, Tutti Frutti Pony. Or randomly grabbing a color for every other line. No finer pony arm. I just saw the spam. Alright, everybody. I hope you, who's finishing up on theirs, other than, I think, Commander? Alright, so there we go. We made our artistic ponies here. We finally got to our draw pile. Hooray! Next time, I really got to make sure I have some sort of music on hand to enjoy while we're playing. That'll definitely be a smart move. But hindsight, I guess. Okay. I'm sure you heard that freak out. She's everywhere. Everywhere.
Yes, she is. Praise be to the spam queen.
Alright. So we are going to grab a picture of this to plop up onto the Discord. So if you are worried that you're not going to be able to get a good look at these in close detail, need like 2 minutes. Don't worry, Vigley. We'll give you plenty of time. We'll keep the server up for the moment. And we will get a completed picture of this here for the video segment, during the video segment. But for now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to move the show itself over to video time so that while other people finish their art.
Remember to sign near your weird Tutti Frutti thing.
Do I have to acknowledge its existence?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'll be sure to do that here in just a moment.
It's made by Trixie.
Existence is required.
Let's see. So why not do a quick showing off of the pics with a little commentary? I suppose I can go ahead and do that real fast. We'll go ahead and go back here then. Let's go ahead and do a quick commentary for everything here. Of course, we're going to go ahead and start off with my pony army triplet here. We started off with a circuit main, of course, because I've drawn me so much that it actually is good. It's a good warm up for me now, just to get general idea down.
Like Cole and Derpy.
Yeah. So just doing a quick draw just kind of gets me into the proper mindset of things at times. So yeah, that's why you didn't do a whole lot more than just color it in, and I didn't even fix some of the lines in some cases. So, yep, we just did a quick drawing of that. Then, of course, we have the middle pony, which is, basically it was requested to make the, wow, I can't remember his name, Nicolas Cage pony. So, of course, I drew the Wickerman Nicolas Cage pony with the bees, because that's the best one I could think of. And, of course, we have the Luna from Hell of a Boss pony. So I basically went with a base of wolf, put pony attributes on it, and giant hair. And I also colored the eyes.
Amazing.
Quick, simple, and fun. Going over to Toa, we have an army pony. Literally the only army pony we probably have, technically. So,
in fairness, you saw I erased multiple projects.
No, I didn't. I literally did not see a single thing you did in that whole time. All I'm seeing is the end result at this point.
I saw you started with a black blob.
But I will give you credit.
That, I don't know what you did.
I will give you credit. You know, it is a somewhat competent pony. The lines are there. The coloring is there. You even put some little detailed hash on the helmet. I think the only
freehand has never been my strong suit.
Yeah, it's not your strong suit, but you do have some skill in it. So you know, I think it would be better with more practice and time, if that's what you wanted to ever go for, anyway. Now here we have Tutti Frutti Pony. I literally was just grabbing random colors off the pony palette and just drawing lines as I went. Literally 5-minute project just to fill up space. Considering the insanity of it, I don't think it turned out too badly. And of course we have one of the 2 Pegasus guards from Generation 5. I forget the name though, so I do apologize.
I wrote it down there.
You did. It's Zoom. Why am I not reading that? Zoom.
There's Zoom and Thunder.
Yep. We have Zoom. One of the deployers of the shield. No, honestly, I do like these guards. They're kind of like a combination between guard and butler. It's amazing what these guys do. They are really talented. And I'm starting to have to wonder if...
see just in their personalities that Thunder is a little more goofy.
Yeah. He's the abbot to the Costello.
The loyal to the hardy.
Then we also got Private Dumbass. And, of course, if you were thinking about commissioning vaguely, this is a great way to see the amazing work that he can do. Because you gotta remember, this was drawn in like 40 minutes on... This is not a great drawing I mean, it's a fun drawing program, but there are worlds better ones that you can use that are free.
Yeah, also, very limited in its controls.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just a little shout out to Vaguely Creepy, of course, and his commissions currently going on. But you can see that he does a lot of great work. This should absolutely be applauded. I do like the line sketching. It kind of looks like drawn cartoon style, kind of a sketch cartoon style to it.
Oh, yeah. He did have an art class, so I think he might be a little more trained than most of us.
Oh, absolutely. But not as trained as Commander, something who can also pull out some awesome art punches. Who of course
always watching.
So we got Private Dumbass and we got Commander Cannon here.
Commander was his actual name.
Does he have an actual name? No, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like Commander Cannon. I do love Commander Cannon. Anyway, we'll see if he responds with that. But I love the just the crazy silly expression. No name, Corporal. Okay, it's just Corporal. Corporal, no name. And he definitely loves his cannons. Now, I do like the shading that they have around the mouth to kind of bring attention to it and let it pop out a bit without having to line it. So that is a...
Second, you do know that's a painted horse, right? Look at the ears. Would you let me comment on the thing? I'm not a great. I know I'm not exactly a great a great critic. I'm just going off. That is grim. What is grim? I don't know. I like it though. It's fun. It's silly, and the expression is hilarious. Cannon backfire. Oh. Oh, I see. Grime.
Grime.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Grime from Cannon Backfire. It's not a painted horse. It's a plastered horse. Anyway, we're going to move on.
Plastered.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Anyway, we all know this one. Do we acknowledge the existence? Do we acknowledge the existence, or do we not?
Do, but not in chat.
It's like we're doomed if we do, doomed if we don't. If we acknowledge the existence, we'll know we're there. But if we don't acknowledge the existence, we know that it knows that we know it's there, but we're trying to ignore it, which means that'll make it more furious that we know it's there and not acknowledging it. But if we don't, but if we do acknowledge it, it will start to
prepare the cupcakes. You've already said too much.
See, there's no winning on this one. So we have Princess Chat Spam. Remember, her eyes are never open. You know how I know? Because the creator came at me so angrily after that. The princess has already won. And we have a random Yay TBS. Yay. Honestly, though, I don't know who did the Yay TBS, but kudos.
Yay Archivers?
No.
No.
I think I'm not...
Whoever did it, thank you. You know, you contributed. That's all I ask. You contributed, and I love that the most.
I was just making a guess because Yay Archivers usually does that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on text layer.
Yeah, thank you, Tech. would help if I was actually.
What's going on, Circuit?
Yeah, thank you for contributing.
And apparently also on text layer is Circuit's coloring.
Yeah, I goofed that. That's when I realized what was going on. So yeah, please be careful with that.
Yeah, because I realized my zoom is on one of Vaguely's layers.
Yeah.
Can't seem to find a way to cut it and move it to a different layer.
No, I don't think you
All
can.
I see is cut layer.
Oh no, Command is dead. I think the princess took her. I think the princess took her out. Him out. Them out. It's all out. We're out.
You're tired.
Yes.
She took him out to lunch.
All right. So
No.
anyway, if you haven't, make sure you sign your work. Though I think everybody did. Vaguely Creepy's adding a little extra there, so.
Now let it be for a little bit, and we'll get it saved in a bit here.
We'll get it saved here in a bit. Until then, let's go ahead and go into our video segment. Like we are wont to do. Alright, and of course, we're going to go ahead and finally try. Let's see. I'm feeding your praises to the princess. I wish you all the luck in the world. But let's go ahead and get started with first steps animation, fan animation.
Those gifs you have on screen are such different emotions.
Right?
We have joy and then not joy.
Oh, I think we've seen this before.
Have we?
Hush now, sweet slumber. It's
We
so
might
true.
have saw it at the tail end of the
You did
last
so
one.
good.
But it's
At
still
your age,
adorable.
I could barely stand on my own four
Yeah, I'm not sure
hooves.
if we actually
You
saw
took your first
show this
steps.
live.
I'm so proud of you, Aurora. I love you.
I love you, my little OC abomination.
You know,
No, I
abominations, that's not the worst.
as much as I'm knocking at
They've
this.
seen it as well, so they
Oh.
might have shown this.
Oh well, it was really quick, but I can't knock it too much because that's great animation done, even if it is an OC. See, it's already over, almost. Actually, I don't know what's going on there.
And it's just very cute, and happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's
Happy
Day.
belated Mother's Day.
Anyway, here's the duck.
The what?
The duck.
Oh, Luna, look, I found a duck!
Sister, she's eating my sandwich.
No, he is not.
And now Hooded Quickies, Little Sip Remastered.
Rangers. Okay, I'm more surprised they used the old Tsunami, the promo.
We already said not to try this stuff till I'm older. But I've always wondered what it tastes like.
What Apple Bloom did.
One
What's
little
the harm
sip
going
can't
to be done?
And Apple Bloom now has a drinking problem.
I'm back. What happened? Hey, sis. Thought I helped clean up some this. You like it? Sweetie Belle, I told you not to try it.
And Sweetie Bella's a very lightweight.
Also,
Apple
again,
Bloom
I
laughed
applaud.
at your lightweightness.
I applaud creators actually reusing old promo stuff.
I'm more surprised that the credits. Oh, hey, Yoshi Greenwater was involved. Okay.
No, it's a new video.
Seriously though, the credits are about as long as the actual animation. Anyway, here's La Da Di Banquo cover.
There's no way to say the song's about someone else. Every time you're not in my arms, I start to lose myself. Someone please.
And I am seeing
There
the
was
text.
text there for a moment.
You have taken over my days, so tonight I'm going up.
Okay.
And I'm feeling like there is no better place than right by your side.
Oh my God, it's a giant derpy.
Oh no, I don't like that rainbow cupcake.
Cause all the mares are looking fine, but you're the only one on my mind. La da dee la la da do, la da da me, la da da you. La da dee la la da do, there's only me, there's only you. La da dee la la da do, la da da me, la da da you. La da dee la la da do, when you were gone, I think of you. All this place is packed with ponies, but your face is all I see. And the music's way too loud, but your voice won't let me be. So many pretty mares around, they're just dressing to impress. But the thought of you alone has got me sweating, I don't know what to say next. I'm feeling like there is no better place than right by your side. I had a little taste and I'll hold this for ya, the party anyway. Cause all the mares are looking fine, but you're the only one on my mind.
Everybody sing the choir! Chorus! It's chorus.
Yeah, that walking animation is interesting.
I think some of them's done by capture camera, capture camera with the close-up facial like that. Like what VTubers kind of use.
Oh, oh, that background for a second there.
Take a photo with the bros, la da dee la da da do. They won't see through my disguise. My eyes, replaying in
There's fear in that those eyes.
Because he's called one of them bro.
I had a little taste and I'll hold this for ya, the party anyway. Cause all the girls are looking fine, but you're the only one on my
I just saw text there for a second.
Yeah, I saw one in the first scene as well.
I'm almost curious to examine it, but I don't know if I should.
I think it's only on one frame, which means you have to figure out how to pan through frame by frame.
I ran out of backgrounds.
Alright.
It's going flat.
He ran out of backgrounds. What are you gonna do?
You have fun.
I want to say thank you with every fiber of my being to the incredibly talented animator in my.
So, who thinks it's tough to be a god?
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Roll down Toronto, baby.
What is this song from?
Road down Dorado.
It's a bona
I'll
fide
get it
version
for
of
you.
El Dorado, yeah.
And I found this cover would be the cover by Ann and Ellis Locke. Sorry, Lovelock.
Classic movie, definitely
Oh,
worth a
hey
watch.
there. Now,
Top 10
I'm
Starlight
sure
Glimmer
you all
moments
know
now.
Deep down inside by now that, whether you like to admit it or not, Starlight Glimmer is the best pony. If you say otherwise, then well, the hashtag Glimmer Gang will prosecute you, okay? Anyways, in order to show my passion for this lilac pastel colored horse thing, I have decided to compile my personal favorite top 10 Starlight Glimmer moments from the show. So, yeah. Starlight Glimmer, let's start. Number 10. Starlight Glimmer's backstory. Now, as most of you already know, in the Season 5 finale of MLPFIM, Starlight's backstory is explained through a flashback. Her childhood best friend named Sunboy or something got his cutie mark after he levitated a bunch of books, and he was subsequently then sent to a magic unicorn school, where they learn the unicorn of the magic, leaving Starlight all alone. However, due to Starlight never learning how to send a letter in the mail in order to communicate with Sunboy, she of course decided to do the next logical step of starting a communist commune in the literal middle of nowhere and stealing a bunch of pony cutie marks to eat them for their valuable and scrumptious nutrients. She is truly a modern day mail boss. Number 9. Vaporizing Discord. As we all already know, Starlight Glimmer is a very powerful unicorn. However, not a lot of unicorns are powerful enough to vaporize a god straight out of existence. In the Season 9 episode, A Matter of Principles, Starlight suddenly activates her horn and beams Discord out of the living realm after learning that he had eaten her shawarma, which was made by Trixie that she was saving for lunch later that day. All I can say is that this was a massive L on Discord's part. The ultimate moral of the story of this episode is that you should never eat Starlight Glimmer shawarma under any circumstances whatsoever.
How about if you can't pronounce shawarma?
That could sound like a euphemism out of context.
Number 8.
No, it sounds exactly like we wanted to.
Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, I feel you vaguely. He does kind of sound like Homestar Runner, doesn't he?
Starlight Glimmer actually comes to Ponyville in order to
in fairness, this sounds like Homestar if he was a little bit deeper in the voice.
However,
that's what we just said.
Sprinkle did not approve of such unpardonable behavior, and subsequently magically dueled Glimglam in a duel of magic,
I got lost
which
in the voice.
would unfortunately lose. Despite her defeat, however, this battle has still made it into the top 10 Starlight Glimmer moments, primarily because Starlight nevertheless showed off a wide variety of magical maneuvers throughout the entire episode.
Number 7. Star Tricks. This isn't necessarily an individual Starlight Glimmer moment. However, I feel as though their relationship deserves a mention here. Ever since they first met in the Season 4 episode, fittingly named Starlight Glimmer, these two ponies have been inseparable. With Trixie Lulamoon's stage shows and Starlight's love for potted plants, they are an unstoppable force to be reckoned with.
Number 6. Spinning Starlight Glimmer. Starlight has had many awesome moments in My Little Pony, but I confidently believe that Spinning Starlight Glimmer is definitely among the best and most awesome moments.
What the heck is
the way
going
she
on
simply
now?
constantly spins around without fail here is very emotional, inspirational, and dare I might say, constitutional. Despite me getting quite dizzy watching her spin for several hours on numerous occasions, this moment has certainly earned its spot on this list.
Number 5. And why she's so scrunkly, though. So, in my opinion, this one single moment from the show, featuring Starlight being a little quote-unquote scrunkly, is truly impressive in its execution. The way that the Glimmer is presented within this image, as she's battling Queen Chrysalis during Season 2, is incredibly unique and extraordinary, and I sincerely applaud Mr. M.A. Lawson himself for successfully writing such a beautiful Glim-Glam scene. However, this is not number 1, because I will never forgive him for giving Twilight Sparkle an extra 2 horns and 4 wings.
Number 11. Look at this cool looking brushable Starlight pony toy that I just found. There really isn't much to say about this Glim-Glam figurine, aside from the fact that I think it looks very cool. However, I do personally have a slight hunch that this toy could potentially be haunted with the ghost of several monarchs. So, if I were you, I would think twice about adding it to your Starlight Glimmer communal shrine.
Number 4. On the date of March 14th, 1995, at the time sitting U.S. President Bill Clinton was answering some questions in a routine conference with the press. However, during this conference, an unknown reporter in the crowd suddenly asked the president, quote, "Thoughts on Starlight Glimmer?" To which he responded, "Starlight Glimmer is hands down." It is unknown who the reporter actually was. However, it is theorized that
Was this just written by the Glimmer Gang doing
in disguise.
bullshitting?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Number 3. Starlight Glimmer Build-A-Bear plush. Now I think we can all agree
Seriously,
that pony
they
plushes are
frickin'
really
had
cool,
number
but one of the
11
coolest pony plushes
after
out
number
there is
5.
a Build-A-Bear plushie of Starlight Glimmer that was released in 2017. As
Yes,
you can clearly
but
see,
I'm listening
the plushie
to the
comes with a
voices and I
cool-looking
don't
red dress
recognize
embroidered
any
on
of the
unknown
voices of
lines
the
in
folks from the
depths of
Glimmer Gang
Equestria, which
panel.
really adds to how mysterious
By the
the
way,
plushie is.
I've
You guys are
uploaded.
now
I was
seriously
able
considering
to
buying one
get
of
the
Starlight
picture into a
Glimmer Build-A-Bear
PNG,
plushes on eBay
and it's been
and writing off
uploaded
the
into the
purchase
pics
as a
and gifs
business
of the
expense on my
Brony Show Discord.
Number 2.
For any who want it.
Munching on some pancakes. Yum yum. Very tasty. In the Season 8 episode, A Royal Problem, Glimglam can be seen munching on some pancakes a few times.
By the way,
From the looks that
CMC,
she
do you
has on
think
her
those
face
were
when
the
she eats
only
them,
ones
it
of the Glimmer
appears as
Gang?
though She thoroughly enjoys eating pancakes that were made with supplies
They were
purchased
just the
with
ones
money of
willing to
Equestrian
talk.
Taxpayers. What an absolute mayor boss. Starlight is enjoying them so much here, in fact, that I almost wish that pancakes were actually real, so I could experience her same level of happiness.
Y'all, that's crazy and I love it.
Before we get to number 1, I do have a few honorable mentions that are worth honorably mentioning. So basically, there's Starlight eating a hamburger. Ooh, I do love me a nice hamburger. And then there's Starlight, but she's imprinted onto a backpack located in Argentina. I've always wanted to visit that place. And of course, the final honorable mention is Starlight as a human being acting the part of some kind of unidentified specimen. I've never seen one of these before. I wonder what it is. But anyway, with that being said, it's now time for
Number 1, Starlight Glimmer. That's right, at the very top of my list is every single appearance that Starlight has made, because every moment she shows up is a Starlight Glimmer moment that deserves to be remembered. To the first time she appeared in Season 5, to the last time she appeared in The Last Problem, when she was approximately 97 years old.
Seriously, everybody looks so damn old in that.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this awesome Starlight Glimmer video. Smash that like button and send this to
Let me
all the other
smash.
Starlight brain-rotted people you know. Yeah, that's it. Starlight, Starlight.
And it's airtime again,
Yes!
PMB. Because,
oh my god.
Because apparently we have to have these.
This doesn't get copyrighted?
I'm surprised as you are.
Surprisingly, no.
I'll double check it now.
WB doesn't give a shit about the good Scooby-Doo movies.
Either that or
Just use the one.
it also could be that since it's a good enough cover that it actually goes through the copyright.
Dude, 2000 era Scooby-Doo movies were the shit.
They did not have to go as hard as they did on the music.
This was my was my favorite movie when I was a kid, and for good reason.
Also, they did that other song that you had, the Ghost is... Ooh.
This song I still remember the lyrics to this song till this day. That's how much I watched this scene as a kid.
Again, the only real issue I'm having with this is one of them tried to lip sync, not working.
At least he tried.
It looks like it's supposed to work, but sometimes it's just the movements are late.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah.
So there's
And-
a syncing issue there.
And to wrap it all up, last video of the night, Apple Hunter.
Ah, it's a hunter's moon. Oh no, she's got a broom!
Vanish to the moon.
To the moon!
Be sure to support your artists. That's how they know that they're making good stuff. Seriously, support your artists as best you can, even if it's just saying awesome stuff. Thank you for your great contributions. It's surprising how little people actually just go out and just thank the creators of things. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and wrap it all up here now. Because we finally did it. We got our draw pile on. But it also means I actually have to come up with something to do for next week. Though I think I already have an idea of what we're going to be doing next week anyway.
Flailing?
Yeah, there's that. I'm really hoping...
Throwing cards against the wall and seeing if we can make them stick.
There's that too. But I'm really hoping that we can get resources together and do another Brony Show art challenge. What's preparedness board?
So basically, standard, whatever the artist training round comes. Okay, here's what you need to prepare for and what you can do to help improve your artwork.
Pretty much, but we haven't done those in a few years, and no more resources have come out or changed since then. So I figured a good brush up would be a good idea.
Well, we could go with like the G5 style.
Nah, I don't think we'll do that. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap it all up here. I hope you all had fun. We had a great time doing some Drawpile, and we got to see some videos. But now it's time to wrap it all up for the evening. And let's get our final shout-outs in. Starting off with Crazy Mac Capitan.
Fires, explosions, Mikasa, Vincent Rookie, Eloise Roan, and have fun with whatever Sky and Commander come up with for Wednesday.
Then
have fun at the convention, CMC.
Yes, especially that. Then DM21.
Have a great week. Good night. Stay healthy. Yada yada yada. See you next time.
Oh wait, vaguely, Commander, something's got a what?
Wait.
I have to plan for. Oh, oh, he wasn't ready for that. Okay, good luck, Commander. Something. Let's go on to Textalion then.
Night all.
Then Torkoy.
Thank you to CMC and Commander for being our chat moderators. Thank you to people on YouTube, Twitch, and our RC chat for hanging out with Commander. I'm willing to help. Just DM me. Got all. Well, good night, everyone. See you on the live stream.
Alright, then let's go on to Suki of the Taco Ascended.
I'm going to bed. You're all on your own.
No, come back! You're awesomeness! Star Wars us!
Okay, anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it all up here. I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Be sure to keep an eye out on our Discord. That's when big announcements are made. But tune in on Wednesday for Commander something and his Wednesday crew doing Wednesday shenanigans as much as he can figure out. Also, a reminder, Sunday is Circuit's Gaming Room with me doing Monster Hunter Rise. We are now open to the really big beasties with lots of angry powers. I am very scared.
Also, Cocaine Man makes an appearance.
Yeah. But along with that, I'm hoping to hopefully get a couple of new computer chairs in. And then I can go ahead and try to do more streams on the weekdays if I do. Again, the Discord is the best way to get announcements on that. Also, be sure to tune in an hour early on Mondays for the pre-show with Cold Dust and crew doing pre-show shenanigans, which is always a fun time. And there's also the after party, which is live only on our Vaughn stream only, and it's stream only. It's a lot of onlys, which means it's exclusive and only for the after party. So be sure to tune in there if you want to just watch random videos with us and have a nice relaxing time. And with that, let's get a shout out to our IRC chatters. Thank you to Commander Something for keeping an eye on chat. Then thank you to Chaos Akai, Clyde the Conquest, Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Relay Serve, Sonic 5421, Techman, Tech Stallion the Second, The Lone Wolf Gamer, Bigly Creepy, the 25th, and yay, Archivers. And just to give a shout out to everybody, I would like to thank all of our YouTube watchers and Twitch watchers watching us live. And I'd like to thank all of our archive watches on YouTube when we get our episodes uploaded, or if you watch them raw on our YouTube channel, however you catch us, however you watch our shenanigans for the 2 hours and change that we usually go. Thank you so much for enjoying our shenanigans and enjoying the insanity we bring. I am losing my voice. We're going to go ahead and get this all wrapped up. Reminder, if you wanted to check out the art we made in Drawpile, we do have the art in our Discord, in our picks and gifts, so you can go ahead and check it out. If you want to get in our Discord, please let one of us know, and we can get a link created for you, because I haven't been able to create the bots to scam people. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap things all up with Prince Whatever doing Hypa Hypa, or Hippa Hippa, I don't know. You'll figure it out. In any case, I hope you all have a good night. See you later. Oh, that song was hyper.
They seem to have a lot of hype.
Coffee House After Party coming up in just a moment on the Vaughn stream. See you there. Or see you later. Either way, I will see you.